Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Chevy Silverado this generation right here from year 2014 to year 2019. If you have a problem where left or right headlight doesn't work, stay with us. We'll explain what can easily cause that, how we can fix it. It could be simple fix, but it could be a little bit tricky as well. We'll explain first which fuses you need to check, where you can buy cheap parts and tools, that way you do not waste money and time, why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that, guys, will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. Before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart. We show you how to fix engines, transmissions, engine codes, engine lights, fuses, all that stuff, guys. Why we do all that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you guys as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep providing these videos absolutely free. Now, guys, we have more than 14,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So please check them out, and they can save you quite a bit of money now or in the future. So if a left or a right headlight doesn't work, guys, now what we will need to check, we will demonstrate on that Chevy Silverado here. The first thing that you will need to do is check your bulbs, right? Now, people make quite often mistakes. When you replace a bulb, make sure you don't touch the glass part with your fingers. You have oil on your fingers that will make the headlight bulb run hot and it will burn quickly. Another thing, make sure you get the correct type of bulb. Sometimes they look identical, but the part numbers might be different. Next, check on the back side that you plug the connector all the way in. We've seen that happen quite often, that people cannot reach clearly, they cannot install it correctly, and that causes it not to work. Now, another thing, we need to check a fuse, guys. Here, if you have that Chevy Silverado, you have many hidden fuse boxes all over the track that most people don't know about. We'll recommend to check out the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location on Chevy Silverado. Go ahead and open the hood, and once you do that, guys, on the driver's side you have a fuse box under that cover. Open it and you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one for 2014 through 16 model, and layout like that for 2017 through 19 model. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is, guys, very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume, guys, that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse. Sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen, guys, at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well, guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. Now, guys, quick thing, if you need to buy fuses, relays, parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time, guys, we're going to put the links in the description of the video below for your convenience. Please check it out, that way you do not waste money and time. Here, guys, we need to check one double fuse for the headlights. Please make sure you stay until the end. We want to give you one good advice, that way you do not end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us. For 2014 through 16 model, guys, we need to check, guys, okay, here now, you see that fuse is known as fuse 59. It's a double fuse, micro 3 fuse. We'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can buy one for. For 2017 through 19, the location is the same, but this is known as fuse 58 this time. There is a difference between these 2 years, guys. Check that fuse. Now, for the headlights, you don't have a relay. They're controlled by the computer and body control module, guys. So practically, if you have problems with the headlights, you replace the bulb, replace a fuse, they still do not work, you need to get a computer scanner that can read all the computer systems in your truck, reset them, clear the codes, and that can fix it as well. We've had that happen only 2 times in our practice, but it's possible. Sometimes you may have a code in the computer, the body computer, that will not allow the headlight not to work. But those are the most common things we see here at the garage. Guys, you have all kind of different fuses and relays in that Chevy Silverado. You have different fuses, relays that could be really hard to find, especially if you're in the middle of nowhere. And one time we needed a replacement one, we couldn't get one, we were stuck in the middle of nowhere because of that. So what we do now, we always get some spare fuses, relays, keep them in the glove box for a peace of mind, guys. That way you do not get stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.